And we live. Team Don't Ever Stop Tuesdays, Don't Ever Stop Collecting, all that action packed stuff. Finally getting back to streaming, hanging out, shooting the shit. And we'll just get right into it because I was talking to Victor about something. Victor is here. Oh, look, Viewtiful TV. It says that is wrong. We will fix that right now. What's up, Victor?
Not much. How up? What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. Haven't collected nothing except for that Ultraman you picked me up.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The Victor
I
got
love
himself the Mezco Ultraman.
that. Was nice. That was
Where's the
nice.
damn chat? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Guest name. You can catch Victor at Victor. Yeah, so we were just chatting. Just got a new car, so that's gonna cut into the collecting, first of all.
Yeah.
Which is tough right now because of the Comic Cons going off, all that bullshit. So spending a lot of money on that junk right now. I still got to get the Jada, Evil Ryu, and then the Figure Arts Dragon Ball stuff. I'm gonna get. It's not as much stuff as last year, which is nice. At least I don't think they announced any. They announced 3 Dragon Ball figures, and that's what I want from Bandai this year. So not as crazy as last year, where it was the Kong and 4 Dragon Ball figures. It was too much. But yeah, so the car, what were we saying about the car? You asked me if it was nickel and diamond me.
Yeah. And we remember taking it to the shop.
Yeah, I mean, the last like 4 years I spent the most, I mean, honestly, I probably had a few good years in there. I mean, when I was driving it the most in the last 3 years was 2021 is when I really drove it the most, between January 2021 and then, well, really like May to May 2022 when I was working in my last job because I had to be in the office for that job. Because they wanted us in the office, and it really didn't give me too much trouble there, I don't think. When it did give me some trouble, I was able to get in the shop and it was taken care of. But it just kept not turning over. And then we took it to Honda, and they thought it was the battery assembly, the cable that connects to the battery, and then you know all that, for the positive line. So they replaced that, and they replaced the battery, I believe, too. But I think the battery might have been under warranty. And then it turned just again. It still wouldn't turn over every time. It was random, and then this most recent time, it didn't turn over. And then when it did turn over, the next crank, which you crank it and it just goes, and it didn't turn over. And then you just turn it again and it turns. It's like, okay. But this time the check engine light came on, and then it wouldn't go over like 20 driving down the street. It would, but it was really, really slow to gain speed. So I probably could have fixed it for not a lot of money.
I
But
don't
it's just
know.
time to have a reliable car. Not a lot of money compared to buying a new car.
When my truck went, it wouldn't go past 20. That spun a bearing.
That could be a transmission.
Uh, so it was dead after that.
It's just not. You know, I need that reliable car, even if I'm parked here most of the time. And it wasn't a brand new; it was a used car. But I said it was a nice car. First of all, nicer than the brand new one. The brand new one was whack. It was whack. Honestly, I wasn't gonna buy that brand new Corolla. I didn't like it sitting there. We drove around the block. I said no. And the guy was like, but they had the showroom one that was a used one, had some like special, 7 year 100,000 mile warranty thing. Like, okay, that's cool. What do the numbers look like? The numbers were whatever at first. I'm like, it's a used car, whatever. I'm really not gonna put any miles on it. And I also had a deadline. I had to get out of there by 2 o'clock because I had a meeting. Well, I had a meeting at 2, so I had to get out of there before 2, enough time to get home, even though I lived down the block. And so I was kind of rushing them to get me. If you want to get some information, get the information. Let's think about it, and then let me know what you guys can work with, and then I'm out of here. Either way, I got to get out of here at this time because I got a 2 o'clock. So they really came back with a decent value. Very nice. I looked at your deal. What do you think, man? Was it an okay deal? What did I get? The only downside is it was a used car. That's the only downside. But it's got miles on it, but it's like in a year when I've barely put any miles on it, it's like, well, those miles aren't so bad for a car now, a 2-3 year old car now.
Right.
And then in 3 years, if I really haven't put miles on it, which is very likely because I don't drive it. I mean, Michelle might drive it to go down the shore for her job to save on gas and stuff. But I don't really, like today I took it to Deffer, and that's the most riding out of it we've gotten.
Well, you may want to keep the miles down on that Jeep too, though.
We're not worried about that because if they that really doesn't matter for if you're just going to trade it in for a new lease, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, unless you really blow over the miles, I guess. But as long as you're coming back to them, they're going to work with you no matter what. My goal would be to own this car and not have payments by the time. Maybe by the time, not likely, but maybe by the time they trade in the lease. I'm not sure. Positive equity, nice interior. Yeah, I don't think there's any positive equity in this now.
It's nice though. I saw it. It's nice.
Yeah, it's worth buying. Like I said, I just need the reliable car for the girls because the damn just for the job. If I have to go into the city, at least it's not a big deal. Okay, it can go right, hop in the car and go. It's not like, oh, I got to take my car into the city now and whatever. 11,000 miles. Yeah, I think that's right. Might have been like 15. But yeah, I gotta get it. I didn't realize I was gonna have to get it inspected. It's like, damn, now it's a chore.
Right.
I got plenty of chores to do. I just gotta stay on top of all that kind of shit. But I gotta wait till I get my plates in. So I'll get the plates and I can get it inspected. I tried to set up the Toyota app. Apparently, I mean, it's got heated seats and it's even got remote start built in. But I think you need the app for the remote start, and you have to pay the subscription. I'm not paying no subscription. But I only bring up the heated seats. I think the heated seats might be a subscription as well. I'm not sure. Most people do a 15 a year. That inspection is stupid. You know what, the 15 a year for the subscription? I'm not paying for that. For a remote start? Nah. I just don't, and it's not that it's the money, it's the principle that they're going to start making you subscribe to something that's built into the car. This isn't some service that you need to be on the internet for to get connectivity to allow your car to remote start. This is a feature on the car that's physically in it. And you're going to try and do that 20 a year for sub to remote car. That's insane. If you're paying that, you are out of your mind. You are a lunatic. Because I don't like the precedent it sets that they'll start charging you. Oh, well, they start charging you to have a Bluetooth in the car? Like, that's insane. Put my CD player back in that bitch. I got all these CDs now. Where are these CDs?
Nobody burns no more.
I said, damn, there's no CD player in here?
Nobody burns no more.
Yeah, so
I was addicted to that shit.
Yeah, you still be streaming all the movies. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm not burning them.
Yeah, you were spending time burning, not watching back then.
Yeah, man.
Now at least you're watching the movies. You watch everything.
Yeah. I saw Transformers.
Oh, that's out?
Yeah.
Did that?
Oh,
I guess Friday it came out. Yeah, I heard there's a good post-credit scene or something.
Yeah. Well, if you see the toys that are coming out,
well,
you already know.
You don't spoil nothing for nobody. From the dealer, if it's aftermarket, no fee. It's crazy heated seats. No, that has not always been from the dealer with a subscription. No way. I don't have an aux port. Mine has USB. And I don't know if it has Android Auto. The problem also is Android Auto kind of sucks in some of the old versions, but the one that's in Michelle's new car is really good. You get in the car And I guess it connects over Bluetooth, but it uses Android Auto that's built in. Maybe it's my phone too. Maybe it's a combination of how your phone leverages Android Auto and the car uses Android Auto, or iPhone, whatever. Apple CarPlay. It's probably more consistent with Apple CarPlay because the phone operating systems are all the same. But the Android Auto is like, it's super nice. I mean, it'll automatically bring your maps right up on the screen. That's a little annoying though, because then you're using your maps as soon as you get set up in the car. But you can go ahead and hit play on anything, and it just plays the Bluetooth. You don't have to connect anything. It just plays the music.
It'll play both, right? It'll play either yours or Michelle's, won't it?
Oh, on Michelle's car, you can connect
Yeah.
two phones at the same time. Yeah,
Ain't that wild? That's cool.
that is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it's nice. The new Android Auto. I don't know what my car can do. I might have to, if I got to plug it in through a cable. I don't think it's very good. I think it's the old one that's not so good. But I haven't tested it yet. I don't know because I couldn't get the. There's no app installed on the car for it. I don't have a Maps app either, which the car definitely has Maps built in because it tells me the speed limit on the odometer. So it knows where you are, but there's no Maps app. So I don't know. It's a whole thing.
On the tray on Michelle's car, does it
Wireless,
charge
sometimes
your
YouTube skips wired. What's that, Victor?
phone? Does it when you put the phone on Michelle's, does that charge your phone?
Yeah, Michelle's has the charging pad. Mine has the charging pad.
That's cool too. That is cool
Yeah.
too.
That is neat. Mine you can turn it on and off. I don't know if in Michelle's you can turn it off.
That's cool.
But it is neat to have some of those features. I don't need any of it, but it's got to be a comfortable ride at least. I like driving it. So.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. It's not too, it seems smaller, but it doesn't feel too small when you're sitting in it. It feels more comfortable than that new one. That new one was like, felt tiny. It felt like I was up on the wheel. Maybe it's the seats. I don't know. Maybe they do it kind of on purpose.
Also a V6 or is it smaller?
I don't think it's a V6.
Okay.
It might be, but I don't think so. It gets good. I mean, it's got a full tank of gas in it. It'll do 320 miles or whatever. So that's pretty good.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That'll last a while for me. Unless Michelle's, like I said, if she's taking it down the shore for her job. Because that's a hike. That's an hour ride or whatever. 45. Not through maps. Dad, our phones is too big for the charger. Possibly. Mine's a pretty big mat, though. Radar speed sensor. How is it not through the maps, though? How does it know what the speed limit is on the street? Is it reading signs? I don't know. Is it?
I guess they know what the streets. Yeah, they probably do know. With the map, it's got to tell you. They got to know
But
what
he's
the
saying
speed
it's
limit
not
is.
through the maps. How else would it know what the speed is on that street? Unless it's reading the signs? Radar speed sensor. I don't know. It's neat either way. But I mean, it's got to have something in it. And that's the other thing with the screens when they're older like that. It's only a 22. It's not that old. The screens are just like simple. There's not too much you can do on the screen. So I was just looking for like I gotta
You
plug
can
my
upgrade
phone in.
that though.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Keep that shit stock. As soon as you tear that dash apart, things will be rattling.
They did that to my brother's truck. He wanted to keep it original. They put
Oh yeah, you were
information.
telling me.
And, it would cost a lot to get, a new dash put back in. But they had to cut it to put that big thing in there.
Jesus.
He did have to take it back because it wasn't connecting to the Bluetooth as well. So they fixed it, I guess. Yeah, but he wasn't a happy camper. He was a little upset. I could hear it in his voice,
LE to an X. Mine's an XSE. 23s don't have much to them. Yes, it comes up by signs. You got to use punctuation, man. Your sentences are too confusing if you don't use
Have a sunroof?
complete sentences. Yeah, the complete sentences, dog. It's got a the thing goes back and you can look out, and then you can slide the glass out of the way too.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Which I hear you got to be careful about that too. Like you got to make sure like they don't get clogged where the water drains out of, so you don't get water in the ceiling or whatever. So
All right,
that's a
cool.
whole nother bitch. I'm sure I'll have to deal with at some point. Some dripping water or something. That's not good.
Did that ever work on the other car? Remember when you were putting that little rubber seal in there?
You know, I never got that to seal up, and I tried it multiple times.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. It was like, and I was gonna keep working on it too because I was just gonna start pouring. I was gonna fill it, let it dry, then pour water on it and see where does it leak. Take a gallon of
Okay.
water and pour on it.
Right,
Okay,
right.
is it leaking or not? Safety stuff is through the cluster, not the info screen. I don't know what he's talking about.
All right, going back to the page on the site tonight. They're making a lair.
Dude, I don't know, man. Let's look at the teases.
You know,
Let me show you the teases. That's why I'm talking about my car. It's like I don't know if I can do a cat's lair now, right?
yeah, it'll probably be expensive.
That's like months of savings now. Shit. Ah. So here's today's tease. Well, it's tiny because Instagram sucks, but yeah, here we go. So here's the first tease, the last week, and then here's today's tease. Oh my god. And it's definitely Ultimates, according to the chatter.
Okay.
Oh my god. How much is this shit gonna cost? What are you guessing?
Probably a full 5 bill.
But you better go higher, big dog. What do you mean 5?
Really? For a
Yeah.
lair? Damn.
This was 5 or
I
4.
know.
And that was years ago.
That moves. That's just gonna sit.
No, but this has lights. The arms are gonna move probably. The mouth, probably no, probably won't move the mouth, but oh, the head swiveled in the old toy though, so the head might have some movement. I don't know. It sucks. I don't have a place for it.
You know, it will be huge.
I mean, it just sucks. It's tough. People aren't buying like they used to. I don't know how Super 7 is doing business wise. That's something like this. You know, this is a big undertaking for them. And I don't know. You think 700? That's a pretty good guess, I think. If you look at what they did with the Eternia, that was 700, right? Right. Like 800 with shipping.
The one that didn't make it?
No, it made it, yeah.
Oh, it did make it?
Yeah, the Master of the Universe Eternia, yeah.
That's the one with the monorail and stuff around
Yes,
it, right?
that was Mattel, yep. Did you see today's thing from Mattel?
No. Damn, man. That'd be neat if it shoots the light out too.
It will have light up, yeah.
No, like the cat symbol.
Oh, yeah, it's got to do something like that.
That would be cool.
So this is a Kickstarter type thing for Mattel for these Jurassic Park doors. So it's going to be lights and sounds. It plays the music. You get the doors that are electronic. They'll open with a battery,
Okay.
Plug it in, battery powered, whatever. And it's going to come with the truck. And this is a 3 3/4 scale, I believe. So not like a 6-inch scale. So it comes with this truck. Decently detailed.
That was a good scene on
The
that
goat.
movie. Yeah, the good. Oh, yeah, that was great.
So
I
you're
want
getting the gates, the truck. Okay, 4 AA batteries are used. Scales with the Hammond collection, which I might be 3 3/4. I don't think it's 6 inch. Motorized door and gates. Flickering torch lights. Music and jungle noises. Comes with the car. Action figure scaled Explorer. Features rubber tires. Okay, only available through the Crown Fund. So you need 5,000 backers to get this
oh,
funded.
okay, so they are back in. Okay.
Only 11% so far, but it's only been today. And then the second one is you get the fence and the kid. And then unlock 3 at 8,000 is the Jurassic World or the Lost World dinosaur, the T-Rex. So not the original T-Rex, because that one's already out as a figure you can buy. You can get this Lost World guy, which is cool. And then the 4 is the other kid with the goat. So
I hope they got it.
it's cool. I'm not in there. Not 3 3/4. 250. That's not crazy. I don't know what shipping is, but so you're talking like 300 shipped.
Uh,
20-inch tall. Yeah. But yeah, back to this cat's lair. I don't know. I don't know what I think. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be tough to make it happen. I think. I don't know. You know, I would love to have it, but we'll see what happens. Maybe at Comic Con they're gonna show it off, or unless they're teasing us every week. I don't know when Comic Con is, but I think we have some time still. Let's see. Comic Con is July 20th, so we got time. Not too soon. But let's show some pickups real quick. I did get one of the Mutant Mayhem so far.
cool.
So just Donatello right now. Let me see. I didn't set up this other camera yet. I didn't know if I had enough stuff to really show off to make it worthwhile, but I might have enough to turn that on.
I think the movie's gonna be really cool. Can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Just setting up this other camera. There we go. Yeah, I think they're going to do a good job with it. I'm not worried about it. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully take the girl, the little babies, see if she wants to go. We'll see how she does with this first movie, then maybe see if it's worth spending some more money on a movie. So Donatello, cool accessories. These are the ones I want that come individual packed with the accessories and like the weapon sprue. That's the one I want because they have them in a few different ways you can get the turtles.
Okay.
But I think this is the best way.
Blister package.
Yeah, I think this is the most like
I like them
the
better too,
nicest one.
because you can see them.
Yeah, I mean they have them in like the 4. I think it's a 6-pack. It's like April, the four turtles, and maybe Splinter or something like. I forget what else is in it, but
Oh, in the van, right?
in the van. But it's not a van. It's just the packaging is a
Right, it's
van.
the packaging. Right.
The van itself is $40. I don't know if the van you can get right now. I'm not sure. I went over to Target today looking to see if they did not have an end cap though. And the other day, I actually went to Kohl's the other day. I went to return something for Amazon. They had some Sonic stuff. So I got this one Emmy was like in cream. It's a little bunny lady with ice cream.
Oh,
So
cool.
bright. I can't turn this brightness any lower. So just a couple Sonics still floating out there. It's also picked up Metal Sonic, which was cool. Today they had the newest wave at the Target, but they didn't have any good characters in it. But I was at Ollie's today, and they did have Sonic 2 Sonic, though.
Oh, cool. Ollie's?
From Ollie's. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Ollie's gets all kinds of cool stuff. I picked up a lot of stuff today from there.
Was it decent price?
Oh, yeah. Hand
Cool.
Ninja. They only had one, though. So I'm glad I scooped one, but it would have been cool to get, 3 of these guys for the army building, but that's all right, maybe. Actually, the person working there that was stocking the toy section when I was looking, they said they're expecting to get pallets tomorrow of toys. And that could be any kind of toys. Like, probably like Play-Doh and shit like that too. That could be like any kind of toy, not just action figures, but they're ramping up for the Christmas season. Let's hope it's too small so we don't want it. The Super 7, no, it's gonna be perfect. Matt had to review the Turtle Van. Did I watch Sonic? No, I haven't seen either of the Sonic movies. I probably will with maybe Emmy wants to watch them. Here's something. I don't know if I showed this last time, but I did get from Hasbro Pulse's sale the Dark Phoenix. This is from a few weeks ago.
Pretty cool.
And latest issue of Toy Collector came in. Pumpkinhead guy on the cover. Don't sleep on what, man? What's good? I don't know what things he's talking about to keep up with the conversation. It's hard.
Mm.
And I had a box from Japan actually coming. Oh, the Sonic movies. Yeah, I hear they're really good. Yeah, I gotta check those out. I had a box finally get here from Japan that I put on a boat months ago. So I got a Defo Reel Godzilla 73. Which I'm not collecting these Defo Reels anymore ever since I shipped these. Or actually since I pre-ordered it. I've hopped out of these, but these are always fun to look at. I got the Godzilla 73, and I got a Titanosaurus. I just prefer anything other than Godzilla at this point. I got too many Godzillas. I want all the other monsters. Titanosaurus from Mecha Godzilla 75.
Kind of cool.
I got one of those boss fight translucent blue skeletons. This was from Big Bad. This came in when the Street Fighters came in. Which I don't know if we showed those, but we finally got the wave, at least some of the Wave 1 Street Fighter stuff. So very excited to get these finally. Some of them are crazy now.
They stand good?
Yeah, these are good. They're a little stiff. They actually I have to heat them up multiple times already. So
I don't think that you needed to do that.
Well, I don't know. They need to be heated up to get moving. The arms and the knees. They're more similar, plastic-wise and feel-wise, they're more similar to a G.I. Joe classified figure than like a Marvel Legend. Which is a good thing. These do feel really good, these G.I. Joe figures. But it's the same story like with the Hasbros where I have to heat these Jones up to get them going.
Okay.
Now, maybe you only have to do that for so long. But, I don't know. They're a little stiff. They actually, 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 they're a lit overall, they're very nice. I don't know how long it's gonna take to break them in. Yeah, older DEFA reels. Yeah, some of the older DEFA reels, it's like it depends. A lot of them though, they're gonna get reissued, but at the same time, man, I'm out of it. It's nice to hop out of some of these lines. I forget when I picked this up, but I did find the classic retro style Krang came out.
Cool.
I finally got this one. This one's been out for a while, but actually, first time I saw it in the store. Being in
Then
the
they have
packaging, maybe
Shannon.
I'm not opening them, so I won't know. What do you not open? The Street Fighters being in the plastic? I don't think so. I think. I mean, they haven't been sitting in long. Them shits hit the factory and got shipped out and got opened. So I don't think it's sitting in the package. People are saying they're worked in. They're worked in. This Ryu is not worked in. This Fei Long is better. But it's the same story as with like Legends, where maybe the upper knee moves fine, but the lower knee does not. Sometimes the biceps, same story. Upper bicep moves fine, lower bicep doesn't. So you got to heat these joints up still. At least these two that I have, I would say they feel exactly like a Marvel Legend or a G.I. Joe feel.
How do you heat them up, Jay?
I put them in water, hot water.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm hoping eventually you don't have to do that, but I don't know. I got a big thing. Let me see if I got something else first. That was it, but I did pick up. I did get more of those arcades from Ollie's today.
Have you made any?
No. I'm just picking them up. They're $2. I gotta get them.
Okay, well, we want to see one of yours built.
They got a lot of them over there though. So I do have like 4 stickers. I think yeah. I think 4. Yeah, I think 4 sticker sets. But I was thinking about, maybe I'll do something with like a magnet. That way that's removable. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really need to because I'm going to have so many cabinets to do whatever I want. But I might cut up one and see if I could put lights in one. See how does that look. Have the coin slot light up. Have the marquee light up at the top. Maybe the buttons area light up, but that would be even a lot more work. Because then you'd have to like raise the buttons too. Because if you're going to drill a hole, now you got to put something in place in that hole so that it can light up. Unless you just like drill a hole and you put a little clear plastic something on top.
Right.
And the light just comes through it. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not sure. So I haven't decided. That's one of those projects that would be nice to do someday that will never happen probably. But here's the big thing. The other thing, the main reason I shipped that box on the boat instead of... So this is the 30 centimeter Godzilla 1974, but it's the favorite sculptors line 74. This is by Monster Maker 28 or something like that is the sculptor's name. So this favorite sculptors line is a line where they'll have like notable sculptors actually do the sculpt for the monster. I mean, sometimes maybe they are notable sculptors, but they're not like putting their name out there who sculpted it. I don't know. It's just a separate line. That's awesome. Now this is a 30 centimeter Godzilla 75. This is not a 74. And obviously the easiest answer is the MG2 on the side. But of course this one's got a more like rust look or whatever you want to call this, battle damage look. But I don't, and this is actually a light up version as well. It's not, this is a standard I bought, but I got the light up for the 75 because the eyes change colors. And the chest opens on this one too, but this one may only be this color because it was like a Bandai premium re-release of some kind. I don't know if the regular one is that color too. I don't know if that's more movie accurate or if that's just because that was like a re-release 75. But this is a 74. So let's take a look. Okay. Has a tail stand that I probably don't need.
When I'm done.
All right. All right. So what do we got here? This shows that you can open the chest. We have that beautiful tail stand. Whoa, nice. We gotta smell that vinyl. Ooh, it smells good. Ooh, it smells good. He smell good, dog. Ooh, okay, okay. He's got he's got a like a rusty, you know, kind of scheme to him too, as for the colors. So this is pretty good, man. Some of these things you got to see in person to really get wowed, but you can move the hands, so that's good. You don't want to do it too much, probably, but these don't come off, I don't think. No. I think on the gigantic, they do come off. The head spins all the way around. The mouth is not articulated. Does it smell premium? It does. Smell good.
It's so weird.
This mouth does open and close a little bit, though. Does it smell? Not too much of a smell. I'm trying to open the...
Do you pick your fruits the same way?
I bought strawberries the other day. The next day they had mold on them.
No way, really.
Yeah, I can't stand strawberries no more.
Oh man.
I bought watermelon too. We ate that whole John. Amelia loves watermelon.
So
It's saying press here, but I'm not really getting a... There we go. Maybe it's a little stuck. That would have been cool to have it light up, but it's not necessary. It's pretty good. So obviously a slightly different pose than the other one, where his arms are out a little extended. The head moves. It's got a little bit of articulation in the waist. If you want to slightly crank them one way or another. The feet move, but that's more like pride, so he can balance good. Nothing else is really going to move on this guy. But, I mean, this guy looks pretty accurate, man. It looks good. I like the size. The size is perfect. This is the size I love. I'm done with getting the smaller ones. I want them to be a nice size, meaty. What's I say? Hard to find good berry. The junction by me. Strawberry only make 2 days here. Yeah, I can't stand strawberries. All right, so the Monster Maker, this 74 is bigger than the 75. Slightly bigger. That's awesome. Now this 75's got a lot of detail in it though. It's got a lot of looks like a real suit. It's got like wrinkles in it, some wear to it, a lot of rivets around the chest and all that. See all those details in there?
Yeah, you can see it.
Got a lot of detail. Like, it looks like a suit. I like that. This one, I don't know if it's because they used that suit a year and then the next year they used the suit again and maybe they made some changes. I don't know if it was a whole new suit or not, but maybe like this suit was getting a lot of wear, so it's kind of looks more like a suit in that movie because of that. But this looks like clean. This does not look like a suit. But it is cool. Message retracted. Man said, I don't know. Fruits. So yeah, this is cool. It's a 74. You can tell it's a 74 because it says MG on the side instead of MG2.
Okay. How is the like with the other Godzilla then,
Size wise,
yeah.
I think people are waiting for a 75. I don't know if I have a 30 centimeter. I don't have a Showa Godzilla to really go with this guy. That one I have up there is a 25. And then the Burning is a 30. But that's from 95. These are from the 70s. And then what else do I got? Actually, I mean, I do have a Godzilla. Another favorite sculptor's line figure was the Ebera being flipped by Godzilla. The shrimp is getting thrown by Godzilla like this.
Okay.
That's the other one. That one's pretty big, sizable. But I don't have any other Godzillas on the way right now that are like this.
Okay.
The Super 7 Godzillas are shipping now. Some people are starting to get them, I think, because I think Super 7 has them. They're shipping them out to their people that bought from them. But it should be showing up at Big Bad and other retailers soon. But they're not this big. This is different. But yeah, I don't have any other Godzillas on pre-order. I don't think, which makes me a little sad. You kind of do need the tail stand so that he stands straight up, though.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh no, that's pretty good. He's balancing pretty good. If you just have to align the feet. Oh, and you got the 28 on the foot to let you know that's a Monster Maker 28.
Okay.
The sculptor. But the tail stand's not a big deal if you just put it there to make sure it stays. Yeah, I don't know. The only other one they did a right now you can pre-order the Godzilla 92 that goes with the Mothra we opened a while back. But I've got so many 90s Godzillas, and it's a 25 centimeter, so it's a smaller size. It would be much smaller than this guy, or decently smaller than this one. It would scale nicely with that Mothra, but I think I'm sticking to the 30s. It's got to be one I really want. And I have some great 30s. I have a 91. I have a 93. If it was a 30 centimeter 92, maybe I would, because I have a 30 centimeter 91. I have a 30 centimeter 93. I have a 30 centimeter 95. They haven't done a 94. I'm actually hoping they do some Space Godzilla soon. I would love to get Space Godzilla. There is a Space Godzilla coming. Let me show this one. But it's actually from a different company called CCP. And their prices have been pretty competitive too. So if they do wind up coming out with this, I'm just hoping it's not. I don't know if it's a kit or if it's a. So I don't know if it's a model kit that would have to get painted or if it's an actual Space Godzilla. I don't know if it's a kit or if it's a full-on figure like this. I just forget. What's going on here? No, I don't see it. Maybe let me do this. Let me come over here actually. I'm just checking my Google Photos to see. Go to photos. Oh, and the volcano taco is out. Oh my. Oh. I think they messed up and they didn't put volcano sauce in the burrito though. The tacos were good, but I think they messed up on my burrito. Wash that down with a Baja Blast. Oh my god. Let me see if I can share this screen instead. Well, no, I don't. What if I do this? Let me do this. Well, oh my god, this is my personal photos in here too. Let's do this just to see. This is actually Attack Peter is doing a Mecha Godzilla. So this is going to be crazy. I'm hype about this. This is a must. That might go up for pre-order this year. And then here's some of the Dragon Ball Tamashii exclusives. The blue and red Spidey from the end of No Way Home. That just went up for pre-order. Looks good. Here's another SDCC exclusive with Majin Vegeta's coming. These will most likely... On Thursday, they're going to have a live stream showing these figures. Most likely, it will be a pre... I hope last year it was a pre-order. We just got the 2022 Tamashii stuff back in March. So I'm hoping they're not a pre-order. They'll be to order after the con. But then it's a Raditz and Gohan. And then look at this. A translucent blue Goku. Oh my god. I need that. A Goku with a Gohan. I don't think they've given the prices out yet, but I don't think that's going to be too crazy. That's it.
You're picking that one up though, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I'm getting all of those. So here is here is the CCP Space Godzilla that's coming. Now I think this is a model kit because it's by KOC is a known model kit person, but the model kits have magnets, so you could at the very least really easily put this bitch together. And then, I mean, it needs to get painted, but at least you'd have a really cool Space Godzilla model kit.
Yeah, it's definitely cool looking.
Yeah, so they're saying, and this was a blog post a few weeks ago. Soon we'll start accepting orders for the CCP KOC Space Godzilla. 30 centimeter size. I need that. I want that. So that might be going up for order soon. We'll see. Like I said, I think it's a model kit, so it's not going to be painted. But KOC is another prestigious model kit person, so it's kind of a cool thing to get anyway. I'm not going to be able to paint it, but maybe one day it'll get painted somehow. Spirit Goku, that's right. I'm hype on that too. But I think that's it for tonight. We had some goodies. I'm going to finish up getting ready for bed.
How much do you think somebody would charge you to paint it?
You know, I don't know. There's some really talented builders out there. There's a guy like John LeGrand. There's David Eric Dobko. There's Marcellus. Well, these are people that are on like the big Facebook groups. The Godzilla Facebook groups. And they do some live streams for like Collect All Monsters and things. There's some really talented people. I don't know what they would charge. I mean, it can't be cheap.
No,
that's a.
sure.
I mean, to paint this something this size, it's about this size you're talking. I mean, it's definitely cheaper to buy one that is painted from when they make them like this, especially this one. Because I bought the standard, not the special edition version, which is like the first time I've done that in a long time, and it was not expensive at all, especially when you put it on a boat to ship it. Then it's even cheaper. That's why that 91, I'm like, maybe or that 92 to go with the moth remit. I'm like, damn, maybe I should get that 92, just get the standard, put it on a boat. That joint might not be too expensive. I don't know. Plus, I shipped it with these other things, the 2 defo reels. I was like, just put it all in a box, put it on a boat. $28, whatever, to ship it. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's because if you look at, like, today, I was looking at someone who does like custom like He-Man figures, and he was like, I was looking at a post he does with this translucent blue Skeletor. He does. It's like the vintage Skeletor, but just like in a resin that's translucent blue. I was trying to see how much is he charging for it through like looking at his comments, and he's charging like $80 for just a resin Skeletor that's translucent. It's like, you gotta pay to get these things done nice. D&D Mini 75. Yeah, that sounds about right. And those paintings are crazy. Those people are talented too, man. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not worried about it till it comes out. So, and I have model kits that I was always interested in painting model kits, plastic ones, and like these Godzilla kits. I mean, I can't learn how to do that though. That's the color, to get the right color and all that. I can't imagine doing it. How can I even have an idea of what color to use for like some skin, some scales? I can't. No.
I'm pretty sure they have like a color pad that gives you the actual colors of that.
I don't know.
Character.
It doesn't sound easy though. To get the shading and this and the
that's where talent and practice and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. But thanks, Victor. This was a good chat tonight.
Well, thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Resin is hard to set. It's a science. Yeah, resin is definitely, you get a nice mold and you know what you're doing. That's a cool hobby for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not making no resin now. That sounds messy. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys, for checking us out. Next week, we'll be doing something. Maybe playing some Street Fighter. Maybe I'd like to do more Street Fighter. I've been playing, but I definitely got some ideas to get some more people on that want to play some Street Fighter. But thanks, Victor. I will catch you next week.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Victor. Thanks for the help.
Bye, big guy. Love you.
Bye. Peace.